Set for a start, they're racing. Astral Spirit on the inside is showing plenty of early toe out wide. That's True is trying to head her off. Carolina Return gets to third. Fourth on settling Lucatros, followed by Medusa Gold. She gets to fifth out of the straight as Astral Spirit goes through and keeps out That's True, who's trying to drop in behind the leader. In behind them, Fourth Avenue settles down about sixth on the rail. That's True does drop in behind Astral Spirit. Pot of Gold works up to the 1 by 1, followed by Night Shadow Mackleby, and Bowers Best is last. At the 1600 along the back, it's Astral Spirit in front by 6 metres to That's True. Carolina Return the fence is third. Medusa Gold for the moment without cover. From the rear now, Bowers Best pulls out deep. Lucatros on the rail, 4 metres to Pot of Gold. On the fences, Fourth Avenue, followed by Night Shadow and Mackleby back at the tail. Bowers Best now swept up on the outside, draws up within the neck of the leader, Astral Spirit. Before the turn, 1,200 metres out. Third the fence, That's True. Medusa Gold, she now has the cover fourth, followed by Carolina Return the rail, being trailed up by Lucatros. Pot of Gold the running line. Night Shadow, it's back in turn, followed by Fourth Avenue, and Mackleby one off the fence last. 1,000 to go down the straight. Astral Spirit still in front. In a favoured roll, she's had a nice run by 3.5 metres. Bowers Best almost at the leader's wheel. Ahead away third, That's True. Then Medusa Gold on the outside of Carolina Return. Lucatros held up 4 back on the fence on its outside as Pot of Gold. Then Night Shadow, Fourth Avenue, second last, and 5 back on the rail, and 3 metres away Mackleby. Out of the straight they race towards the 650. Astral Spirit being held together by 3 metres to Bowers Best. On the leader's back as That's True, followed by Medusa Gold. Then Carolina Return. Mackleby from last pulls out deep, followed by Pot of Gold. Then Lucatros, Night Shadow, and Fourth Avenue towards the 450. Astral Spirit, she still leads by 3 metres to Bowers Best. Ahead away, That's True, needing a run. Medusa Gold now pulls to the outside, followed by Mackleby. Then Carolina Return, Pot of Gold. Lucatros held up from Night Shadow and Fourth Avenue. On the home turn of the 220, it's still Astral Spirit held together by 3 metres. Bowers Best under pressure. Medusa Gold is running home fairly well, followed by That's True, then Mackleby. At the 120, Astral Spirit still over 3 metres in front. Medusa Gold is trying very hard, followed by Bowers Best, but it is Astral Spirit in front, and Astral Spirit wins. Astral Spirit by 3 metres, Medusa Gold. Bowers Best third. Carolina Return close up from That's True, then Pot of Gold. Lucatros in behind them from Mackleby, Fourth Avenue, and last in was Night Shadow.
Okay, thank you, Brian. Good win.
Racing now, Lobby Webster's come out okay in the middle. Freeway actually won the start. Wide Durante, Pippi Longsocks forcing over. Lobby Webster's getting a glorious rails run when the leader got off Freeway. Lobby Webster went to the lead. Dandy Gem sits to second. Third, River Jacob. On the rails, then Durante. About 2 behind those then was Freeway, followed by Verdante Lad, Raider Power, and Pippi Longsocks. Lobby Webster's the leader, giving chase Dandy Gem and Durante, but Lobby kicked away in the straight, and Lobby Webster's charging away to win it by 4 or 5. Dandy Gem second, Durante third, Raider Power, River Jacob. A break in the field of Freeway, Verdante Lad, and Pippi Longsocks was last.
Thank you, Pete. Yes, I jumped off too.
They're just about ready to run. Lights on. Racing in the Members' Cup and Shuttle Drive, Jet Raider, Nearly Nero, Jelva Boy and Factotum all came out of the gate brilliantly troubled. Jelva Boy galloping shortly after the start. Shuttle Drive drove up on the fence. Factotum went with him, but Shuttle Drive held him deep. Shuttle Drive leads Factotum, Jet Raider third, Nearly Nero fourth, and then L Page, Wigan Gown and another galloper, Magic Admiral. Trust Player galloping, Fair Dinkum went through between them, so did Ima Bay. Then Minotaur and Jelva Boy back near the tail. Trust Player gallop back to the rear of the field. Shuttle Drive the leader at the 1,600 metres mark by 2 to Jet Raider. Factotum easing, looking for the paint. Nearly Nero slid up on the fence. L Page on the back of Factotum, a length and a half to Wigan Gown. A similar margin to Fair Dinkum, then Magic Admiral and Ima Bay, followed by Minotaur, Jelva Boy and Trust Players 6 away at the tail of the field. 34.6 the lead time, and the favourite shows the way. Shuttle Drive in front past the 1,300 metres peg. The pace is steadying. Shuttle Drive leads by 2.5 to Jet Raider and a length and a half to Nearly Nero. Factotum 4 sneaking up on the rail on the inside of L Page. Wigan Gown 3 back in the running lane around Magic Admiral. Admiral, then Fair Dinkum on the outside of Jelva Boy. A length and a half to I'm a Bay. Minotaur is second, last, and Trust Players 2 off at the rear. 32.7 for the first quarter of the mile. Shuttle Drive in front after the bell. 900 metres left to travel, and Shuttle Drive by 2 lengths to Jet Raider. 1 to Nearly Nero in the breeze, 1 to Factotum on the rail. El Page on the back of Nearly Nero, and Wigan Gown hot on the hammer of El Page. Magic Admiral's on the fence, and then Fair Dinkum on the outside of Jelva Boy, followed by I'm a Bay, Minotaur and Trust Player. 31.4 second section. Shuttle Drive takes them past the 600 metres mark. He leads by 2 over Jet Raider. Nearly Nero a length away, being niggled at on the outside. Factotum on the rail, and then El Page, Wigan Gown, Magic Admiral, Fair Dinkum, Jelva Boy, Minotaur, I'm a Bay, and Trust Player. Shuttle Drive by 2 at the 300 metres mark. Jet Raider hasn't peeled yet. Thomas starting to fire him up now. Nearly Nero gone. Factotum needs room, and El Page is hooked to the outside from Wigan Gown. Shuttle Drive in front on the bend. Weeks goes for him. It's Shuttle Drive more than a length in front of Jet Raider. Then El Page and Wigan Gown on the outside, but Shuttle Drive's in front. He'll lead all of the way and win the Members' Cup. Shuttle Drive first. Jet Raider second. Factotum battle back on the rail for third from El Page and Wigan Gown. Then Magic Admiral finishing on their backs. Nearly Nero, Fair Dinkum, Minotaur, I'm a Bay, Jelva Boy and Trust Player was last of all.
Good on you.
Jessica Bell came out running, landed a half in front of Patricia Dawn and out wide Pleasing Girl. Pleasing Girl charges to the lead by 2 lengths to Silver Brute, and Jessica Bell drops back. Moving underneath it is Patricia Frost, followed by River Crimson. Old Jessica Bell got flattened, followed by Big Bad Janice, Emma Fox, and Patricia Dawn was flattened back to last. Pleasing Girl's left on the bunny by 4 lengths to Silver Brute. Terminal Frost starting to charge home on the turn. Pleasing Girl, the leader from Terminal Frost, is eating up the ground. Terminal Frost shot up on the inside, grabbed the lead, and Terminal Frost knocked out Pleasing Girl. Silver Brute third, followed by River Crimson. Further back Jessica Bale. Then came Patricia Dawn from Big Bad Janice, and Emma Fox was last in.
3-5-1 from Darren there. Terminal Frost from number 5 Pleasing Girl, and 1 Silver Brute. 3-5-1, 30.86 the time for the Blacksland Superfecta race number 8 at Penrith.
They swing, waiting for the light. It's there. Away and racing and done falling away well, but Empire Ginger's keen to take the lead. Empire Ginger's got 3 metres clear. The turn comes up. Dunfallen desperate to hold up. Empire Ginger, he couldn't quite get across, and Dunfallen's been able to drive through, so Dunfallen holds the lead. Now dropping in for a trail round the first turn is Dream to Win, drops in behind the leader. Empire Ginger left without cover. 3 back the rails, Riviera Parry Pursue on its outside in turn then was Applegraft. Next then on the rails, Oriana Skipper, outside of it Hungerbuster. 4 metres further back, Sneaky Judge, around it Twigalo, and 4 metres last of all Parley Supreme. They worked pretty hard early. The leader's taking a bit of a breather. Dunfallen 5 or 6 metres. In second placing with the trail Dream to Win, and on the outside hanging back Empire Ginger. Riviera Parry Pursue on the rails. Next along 1 by 1 Applegraft. 2 metres Oriana Skipper, 2 metres away Hungerbuster. Another 4 metres then to Twigalo outside of Sneaky Judge, and whipping them in Parley Supreme. Straightening up for the run to the Judge with just over 2 to go, and the leader Dunfallen 5 metres in front. Dream to Win's got the lovely trail second. Empire Ginger's hanging back a full 4 metres. On the rails Riviera Parry Pursue, 3 metres to Applegraph, 1 out and 1 back. On the inside then Oriana Skipper. Hungerbuster next. Now they only went 122.3, so they haven't gone that quickly. Down on the rails, Sneaky Judge, then 3 metres to Twigalo, and last Parley Supreme. Now here's a move. Hungerbuster takes off 3 wide as they race into the back, a lap and 3/4 from home. Dunfallen led. He sped up just a little as Hungerbuster moves around the field quickly. Dream to Win in behind them. Empire Ginger now takes a trail. Twigalo left out 3 wide on a limb. In behind them 3 back. Riviera Parry Pursue in the centre was Applegraft. Next then Oriana Skipper on the inside, a couple into Sneaky Judge. Judge, and 4 metres away on the back of Sneaky Judge, one off Parley Supreme. Halfway around the top turn, they've run the first quarter in 31.6, and with a lap and a quarter left to run, Dunfall in the inside, Hunger Buster the outside, a metre away. Dream to Win's had a great trail in behind them, although it has lost the back of the leader for the moment. Out 3 wide, Twiggerlow. In the centre, Empire Ginger. Riviera Parry Pursue going pretty well, but it needs some luck. Applegraph's off the bit on the outside. Oriana Skipper held up from Sneaky Judge. And last of all, Parley Supreme. Heading towards the back, just over 700 out, and the leader is still Dunfallen by a couple. Hunger Buster second. The second quarter they went 30.9, so they've sped right up. 3 wide, Twiggerlow. Dream to Win in behind them. Empire Ginger the outside will have to pull wide again. Nowhere for Riviera Parry Pursue to go. Pulling 3 wide, Applegraph. 4 wide, Sneaky Judge. Then Parley Supreme. Oriana Skipper will go for inside runs, leaving the back straight, and the leader is still Dunfallen. 2 metres, Hunger Buster. 3 wide, Twiggerlow. Out 3 deep, Applegraph. Empire Ginger held up. In behind them, Dream to Win. Oriana Skipper, Riviera Parry Pursue badly bailed up on the turn. And Dunfallen kicked away now. Got 5 or 6 metres on Hunger Buster. Twiggerlow down the outside, Applegraph, Empire Ginger. And behind them, Dream to Win. But Dunfallen's going to race right away on the straight and win easily. Dunfallen comes away to score. Now, I think Applegraph gets second from Twiggerlow. Hunger Buster in that line. Oriana Skipper was sneaking through on the inside. Then Sneaky Judge, Empire Ginger, Dream to Win. Riviera Parry Pursue didn't have a scrap of luck, and Parley Supreme last in.
And the name Justice has appeared with 3 winning drives tonight, and that's another one, race number 5 at Globe Derby. Good win to Dunfallen. The greyhounds are moving in at Wentworth Park. And we'll go to Peter Johnson. Go, Pete. Race 7.
Thanks, Kerry. Yes, moving in for the Parramatta Stake, and a quick look at the board sees Loving Cup at 5-4. It's the hot favourite over Lee Moss at 11-2 now. They're all set. Lure rolling for the 7th event of the night. Ready to jump, racing, and the favourite Loving Cup slow but drove right up on the rails to join Lionel for the lead. It's Lionel and Loving Cup. Oh, it ran it right off the track, and getting right through, Kylie's War took over. Kylie's War led Might Tonight. Red Boeing Jetters third, Loving Cup, Lionel behind them. On the rails, Spud Farmer, Lee Moss is very wide, and back at the tail, Tom's Choice. On the corner, and the leader was Kylie's War. Might Tonight is second, running on Spud Farmer and Lee Moss, but around the corner, Kylie's War 4 in front, and Kylie's War goes on to win nicely. Kylie's War scores easily. Lee Moss may be second, over Spud Farmer third. Running out of a place, Might Tonight, and then came Tom's Choice from Red Boeing Jet, Loving Cup and Lionel.
3 in the photo, Wentworth Park race 7, Kylie's War in the 7th, the Parramatta Stake. The big one, the Sydney Cup final, is next. Race 8 at Wenty. Now to Newcastle update, race 6. Favourite is number 7, but number 1's at 25, that's right. Number 2, Ruling Ella, 9-4. Ruling Fella. Now the favourite is number 7, Andy's Dancer. It's into 6-4. Well, it's actually, it got out to 7-4. It's come back in a bit. 6-4, opening even money in the original. 9-2 for Brachious. Number 6, 8-5, now 9-2 for number 6. And number 4, Watts Moreau, into 9-2. Very interesting. Number 4, 9's into 9-2. And there you have it. An easing favourite, if anything, from the original. Number 7. Selection is a good shortener, Brachious. Number 6 from 2 and 7. Now, there are the placings at Wentworth Park. There were the placings at Wentworth Park. And they're up again, 3, 7, 6, 8 officially 4th. 3 lengths by half a head, 30.53 in that Parramatta Stake. Dividends at Albion Park, and the winner Shuttle Drive in the feature race, the Members Cup final, 235, 170, Jet Raider 195. Factorton paid 280, Quinella 910, Trifecta 65.90, Pick 4, it returned over $2,099.50. Nice return indeed on 3, 2, 7 and 9. Here's an early update on the big one in Melbourne. It's the Hunter Memorial, and number 2 odds Tornado 7-4 to 2-1, 20-1. We saw it. Number 3 Amendment. Number 4 Franco Ice, the New Zealand champ, 7-2. 4's into 7-2. Non-Pareil at 55-1. Number 6 Our Meadow Man, it's at 20-1. Number 7 is at 13-1. It's Motor Power. Number 8 Our Meter Boy at 8 to 1. Number 9, 13 to 4 for Franco Tiger, getting out a bit. Number 10's at 12 to 1. Number 11 at 40 to 1. And that's Rockley Victory, 20s into 12s. Rufus Youngbloods out to 40. That's with 33,000 plus in the win pool. The selections coming up 9 to 4. Franco Tiger, which is 13 to 4 in the tote at the moment from number 2 Odds Dorado, which we saw at 2 to 1, and Franco Ice, the New Zealander, coming into 7 to 2. 4's into 7 to 2. A lot of interest in it, of course, as there always is, the Hunter Memorial. But now we're going to Newcastle for race 6, the Crown Lager Pace. And the placings were 6, 2, 7. I mean, the selections are 6, 2 and 7. The placings at Globe Derby 1, 3 and 10. Number 1, of course, did it nicely, Dunfoolan. Now let's go to Newcastle for Wayne Hickson, his selection. Number 6, Brachius, his way.
Just an advance of Ruling Fella. Crowd between 7 and 8,000 here tonight. Big crowd. And about to turn the corner for race 6. All pacing well. Set, blue light up. They're racing. Belonga Kate on the inside, and Ruling Fella began nicely. Bull Runners quickly away, followed by Watts Moro. Switching back to the inside soon after the starters, Brachius, and Andy's Dancer goes out to the tail of the field as they run past the judge and head to the turnout of the straight on the first occasion. Heading towards the back, and the leader spearing away as Bull Run by a length and a half on Ripplebrook, and about 2 away in third spot is Watts Moro. Galloping back through the field, Belonga Kate being passed on the inside. At the head of the others then by Brachius, and on its outside is Ruling Fella, about 3 lengths further back to Andy's Dancer, who's back second last, and Belonga Kate is last as they work down the back. Lap and a half to go, about 1,400 metres from home, and O'Sullivan wasn't happy with the tempo. And he takes off on Ruling Fella. Going with him was Watts Moro in the centre, and over on the rail is Bull Run, now relegated to third as they hit the top corner. A length and a half further back to Ripplebrook over on the inside, followed by Brachius, and then a gap to Andy's Dancer, and last of all is Belonga Kate. Bell Lap coming up at the judge this time as they come off the back. He tries to drop anchor on Watts Moro, slowing them down to lead by a length on Ruling Fella, moving up without cover. Bull Runners tucked away third on the inside as they straighten up, and Brachius gets the 1 by 1 for the first time in the race. Andy's Dancer moving a little bit closer on the outside, followed by Ripplebrook, and Belonga Kate's about to tack on as they slow right up. 1 lap left to go, and Watts Moro, Fleming slowing them right down, leads by a length at the judge. Ruling Fella sitting up second. Bull Runners third on the inside. They head towards the turnout of the straight, followed by Brachius, and then came Ripplebrook and his Dancer, and last on the inside is Belonga Kate. Heading towards the back, 850 metres left to go, and the leader is Watts Moro. Fleming had a look over the shoulder. It leads by 3 parts of a length to Ruling Fella. Sitting up in second spot, Bull Runners third on the inside, followed by Brachius 1 by 1. Over on the rails next is Ripplebrook, and then came Andy's Dancer as they start to sprint up, and about 3 or 4 Belonga Kate at the tail of the field. Heading on towards the top corner, they're in full flight now, and Watts Moro the leader, a length and a half clear of Bull Run. On the outside is Ruling Fella, followed by Brachius. Andy's Dancer is running into it nicely, and then came Ripplebrook and Belonga Kate. Coming up towards the home corner, 300 metres left to go. The leader looks to be going pretty well. Watts Moro got away about 2.5 lengths clear of Bull Run. Ruling Fella is gone, and then came Brachius. Andy's Dancer a long way back, but Watts Moro is nicely clear, about 3 or 4 in front of Bull Run. Oh, it's going to be untroubled to win. Watts Moro hasn't moved on it, and it scores by about 4 or 5 lengths to Bull Run. Third home Brachius, followed by Andy's Dancer, and then came Ruling Fella. A long way back then to Bull Run, and last in was Belonga Kate.
Okay, 436 Newcastle race 6. Now to the Hunter race in Melbourne, and another look at the tote board with $54,500, 7 to 4 Odds Dorado, 25 to 1 for Amendment. Franco Ice back to its opening 4 to 1, 80 to 1 Nonpareil. Our Meadowman is closer to 30 to 1 now, 30s for our Meadowman. It's Motor Power number 7 at 16. 10 to 1 for number 8, 9 to 4 for Franco Tiger. It's getting good late support. 11 to 1 for number 10 and 50 to 1 for number 11. And they're scoring up for the race, the big one. It's over the distance of 2,380 metres. The selection number 9, here's Brian.
Away very quickly. Franco Ice can't go the early toe out wide. It's Motor Power, travels up into second placing from Nonpareil third. Franco Tiger pokes up on the fence. He settles down fourth on the rail, followed by Amendment. 3 wide there was Franco Ice, out 4 wide momentarily, All Meter Boy. then Rockley Victory, Rufus Youngblood, and Our Meadow Man dropped out to the tail. Odds to Rado leads around the turn the first time. Off the track is Franco Ice making ground, being trailed up in turn by All Meter Boy. It's Motor Power the centre. Franco Tiger the leader's back, trailed up by Amendment, 2 metres to Nonpareil. Then Rufus Youngblood, Rockley Victory second last and 6 metres to Our Meadow Man. At the 1800 it's almost a line of 3. Off the track is All Meter Boy, working around the outside of Franco Ice. In front though is Odds to Rado out of the straight. Franco Tiger the leader's back, followed by Its Motor Power, trailed up in turn by Nonpareil. Amendment the rail, 4 metres away, Rockley Victory, second last on the outside of Rufus Youngblood, and Our Meadow Man is 6 metres away. Out of the straight inside the 1600, down the back, and the leader is Odds to Rado. He now steadies by a metre. All Meter Boy without cover second. Franco Tiger the leader's back third, having a nice run. Fourth on the outside is Franco Ice. A metre back to Amendment, Its Motor Power. He travels up to be 3 back on the outside on the back of Franco Ice. Then Rufus Youngblood, 4 back on the rail. Nonpareil third last. Rockley Victory, he's second last and 8 metres away, throwing his head about, and 4 metres away Our Meadow Man. Inside the lap and a quarter at the 1150. Odds to Rado's had a nice run by 2 metres. All Meter Boy without cover. On his back is Franco Ice. On his inside is Franco Tiger. Then Amendment, followed 2 metres away by Its Motor Power. 4 back on the rail, Rufus Youngblood. Nonpareil third last, followed by Rockley Victory. And Our Meadow Man from last now pulls to the outside. It'll be a sprint home. Out of the straight they travel towards the 850. In the Hunter Memorial, Odds to Rado trying to lead all the way. He's 2.5 metres clear. All Meter Boy has worked on the outside. Franco Tiger's at a butte run behind the leader. On his outside and fourth is Franco Ice, followed by Its Motor Power. On the fence, Amendment, pulling to the outside now from the rear. Rockley Victory, trailed up in turn by Our Meadow Man. Rufus Youngblood the rail, and Nonpareil one off the fences last. The race right on down the back of the 450. Odds to Rado still by 1.5 metres to All Meter Boy. Franco Ice on a loose rein, pulls to the outside, 3 wide. Franco Tiger going half pace in the leader's back, needing a run. In behind them came Rockley Victory, Its Motor Power, needing a run, followed by Amendment. Then Our Meadow Man, Rufus Youngblood, and dropping out of it, Nonpareil. On the home turn of the 250, Odds to Rado, 2 metres in front, trying hard as All Meter Boy. No run for Franco Tiger, followed by Franco Ice and Amendment at the 120. Odds to Rado, still 3 metres in front. The danger, Franco Tiger, now gets a run back on the rail. It's not through quickly enough, and Odds to Rado hangs on to win by 2 metres. Odds to Rado, 2 metres to Franco Tiger. Third, All Meter Boy. Franco Ice close up, then Amendment, Its Motor Power. In behind them came Our Meadow Man, followed by Rufus Youngblood, Nonpareil, and last in was Rockley Victory.
What a race, what a drive. We'll be back to Brian shortly. We'll take this Penrith race and then back to Brian Markovic for the concluding stages again of the big one, the Hunter Memorial. But now to Penrith race 9.
Favourite is number 1, Roseanne at $2.70. Ready and racing. Roseanne jumped away well, so did Match Me, and on the outside coming over Tip Breen. Driving along the rail, Supreme Laughter, followed further back by King Turtle, Powerful Tiger. A break, Marlborough King, Dixie's Dumpling, and Tip Breen copped a check and dropped to last. Match Me ran to the lead at the judge by 2 lengths to Roseanne, 2 lengths Supreme Laughter, 5 lengths away in the race then to King Turtle, tracked along by Dixie's Dumpling. The next one, Powerful Tiger, Marlborough King, and tailed right out. Head down the back is Tip Breen. They head up the back, and Match Me being joined by Roseanne. Supreme Laughter checked off the heels as the favourite, ran to the lead, Roseanne. It kicked away on the turn, Roseanne, by 5 lengths to Match Me. Good go behind them, King Turtle and Supreme Laughter, but Roseanne is ripping away, and Roseanne will get the money. Second, King Turtle, possibly third, Powerful Tiger. In front of Marlborough King, and in that pack was Dixie's Dumpling, followed further back to Tip Breen, and it was one of the last in with Marlborough King ahead of those.
In 1-3 a photo, Penrith race number 9. Now at Moonee Valley, we can have a look at the semaphore board there. Last bit of information for you. The placings 29843. Good win to number 2. Let's have a look at the finish. And Stephen Dove behind Odds to Rado. And he just stacked them up and bided his time nicely. The bloke on the fence, Franco Tiger, Gavin Lang, possibly a little bit unlucky. Certainly in another 100 metres would have got him for sure. Very good drive by Stephen Dove, 2-9-8 with 4 fourth, 3 third, the Hunter Memorial of 1991. Now let's have a look at the updated market for our next race, which is Albion Park Race 6. About 2 minutes to jump time. 7-4. It is Kim Bolton Run. And the win pool at the moment $5,500. 9-1 Dominance. 16 12s and into 9. Number 3 Night Owl at 60. 13-2 for Shackles. Lord Carrington number 5. It's 4-1. 55-1 for 6. Number 7's at 5-1. Parisian Royal. And then down to number 9, Poison Arrow at 9-1, 16-1 for number 10, and number 11, 140, 200-1 for number 12. So 10's at 16, 140 and 200, and the selections in that race from Terry Spargo. It's the Albion Park Challenge Final, 2nd Division, 157, Kim Bolton Run, Lord Carrington, Parisian Royal. Now, dividends to clear. Globe Derby Race 5, Dunfermline was odds on. 5-4 on, $1.80 and $1.30 on the tote. Applegraft, 220 for Twigalow, Quinella 480 and Trifecta 93.50. And at Wentworth Park in the 7th, Kylie's War 720 and 190, Lemos 190, Spud Farmer 430, $24.70 the Quinella, the Trifecta 435.30. 136 at Penrith, 136, 9 was 4th. Now, let's see. Nothing else to report at the moment. Newcastle dividends, did we do those? I haven't got them as yet. Number 4 will pay you $6.50 and $1.70 at Newcastle. Number 3, $1.70, $3.90 for no third dividend. The Quinella is going to pay $69.90. And there you have it. That's all I can give you at the moment. $65.90, is it? $65.90. Now at Moonee Valley 298, confirmed after the running of the Hunter Memorial. And an excellent win it was indeed. A good race with Brian Markovic and most punters getting the Quinella. Now the greyhounds are on the track at Wentworth Park, so we've got an update for this big race, the 1991 Sydney Cup Final Superfecta. I wonder if Peter's there. I mean, can you give us an update, Pete? Are you down on the ground
Sure.
or are you up on your box?
No, I'm here being attentive. Thanks, Bucko. Yes, the greyhounds are on the track and being presented to this very large crowd here at Wentworth Park for the Sydney Cup Final. Looking at that in your picture right now is last year's winner, Rocket to Tubred, and Rocket to Tubred had her first start last week, brilliantly running second. Black Calgar is at 11-2 on the tote. Pixie Eyes 25, Sailing Waverley at 11-2, 8-1 for Vindicate. Rocket to Tubred 9-2, Americano 6, Barley Charlie 30, and 6-4 interest only. Here's Albion Park.
Fast away. Kim Bolton runs driving up along the fence as they charge into the first turn, and Kim Bolton Run goes to the lead. Shackles second, Lord Carrington third and deep. 2 lengths to Electrifying on the inside of Parisian Royal, trapped out wide. Petite Fergie on the rail, 1 to Dominance, a length away Chancy Scott. Another length to Poison Arrow. Night Owl is second last, and Ruaway King a drop back to the rear. Kim Bolton Run, the leader at the mile marker, 1,600 metres out. Parisian Royal's wide, working up into the death. Shackles third on the back of the leader. Lord Carrington fourth now with cover behind Parisian Royal, and Petite Fergie's locked away on the rail. Electrifying 3 back in the running lane, Chancy Scott on the fence. Then Dominance followed by Night Owl, Poison Arrow, and a length and a half away Ruaway King. 35.2 the lead time, and Kim Bolton Run shows the way at the 1250. Parisian Royal second in the breeze. Dominance out 3 wide and rushing forward. Shackles on the fence behind the leader. Lord Carrington in the running lane around Petite Fergie. Then Electrifying on the outside of Chancy Scott, followed by Poison Arrow, Night Owl, and Ruaway King. 32.2 for the first quarter of the mile. Kim Bolton Run leads by a length past the judge and the bell. Dominant strides up into second spot. Shackles third. Parisian Royal now fourth with cover behind Dominance. Petite Fergie still awkwardly placed on the fence. Lord Carrington 1 out, 2 back. On the outside of Chancy Scott, a length away Electrifying. Poison Arrow peels out 3 deep. Night Owl second last, and 2 to Ruaway King. 30.8 second section of the mile. Kim Bolton Run takes them down the back past the 600 metres peg. leg. Leads by a length to Dominance and Wonder Shackles. Lord Carrington peeled out of the running lane, rushed up 3 deep. Parisian Royals under pressure. Petite Fergie in traffic with nowhere to go, and Poison Arrow 3 wide. Then Electrifying, Chancy Scott, Night Owl and Ruaway King. Kim Bolden runs in full flight at the 300, more than a length in front of Lord Carrington. 2 lengths to Shackles and then Dominance, but Kim Bolden run leads on the final corner. 200 to run, and Kim Bolden run nicely clear of Lord Carrington under pressure. Shackles battling away, and then Petite Fergie. Kim Bolden run clear past the 100 metres mark. Lord Carrington won't catch him, and Kim Bolden run will win easily. Lord Carrington second, Petite Fergie ran on for third, then Poison Arrow, Dominance and Shackles, Parisian Royal, Night Owl, Electrifying, Chancy Scott, and Ruaway King was last.
1-5-10, thank you, Terry.
Second in betting, and Sailing Waverley and Vindicate are well supported. They're all set. The 91 Sydney Cup final. Pink's the fave. Racing, Interest Only missed it. Best out was Vindicate, Rocket to Tubred. Vindicate, the Queenslander, leads at the first corner from Sailing Waverley. Rocket to Tubred, third.